A milestone strategic partnership 30 years in the making is finally a reality. South Africa signed a deal with the African Export-Import Bank to boost intra-Africa trade, with Ramaphosa jokingly saying he recognizes a big spender when he sees one.
In no time, you had told us, as South Africans, that the bank would spend, at the very least, 13 billion US dollars. Now, for those who are not quick at converting, that is 206 billion South African rands. That is not Mickey Mouse.
The president of the Export-Import Bank says the deal was long coming, as South Africa is an integral part of trade on the continent.
Our effort to transform Africa will remain incomplete, totally incomplete, without South Africa.
What's left now is for South Africa to join the African Continental Free Trade Area's Pan-African Payments and Settlement Systems to close the trade loop, with 150 banks across the continent already part of the system.
To enable small medium enterprises, youth entrepreneurs in South Africa to access markets outside of the SADC region, and to do so at cost-effective rates, trading using the South African rand and reducing the cost to trade.
The government says the partnership will help local businesses access funding, expand into new African markets, and build stronger supply chains, with some big ambitions on credit access.
What we are doing is to convert the shares of ECIC into sovereign shareholding. But part of the ambition is to either restructure the ECIC and or establish a local Exim Bank or national credit agency.
With the United States, including South Africa, in the extension of the African Growth and Opportunity Act, or AGOA, one risk analyst says this could boost the country's growth in the medium term, but only if it's leveraged correctly. But according to the South African Youth Trade Association's president, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done in the domestic market to fully realize and unlock this growth inclusively.
The goal is to try to use it as a lever to strike a trade deal with the US. There are these certain perks that AGOA allows for, but AGOA is going to expire at the end of the year. How do we maintain some of those perks to benefit both the United States and South Africa, but through a bilateral trade deal rather than a unilateral trade legislation by the United States?
Ramaphosa says the strategic partnership would also give the DTIC's Transformation Fund muscle to carry black businesses through from SMME level to continental and global exporters. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Cape Town.